Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for April the 13th through to the 19th, 2015. My name is Tilly. Welcome to Tarot with Tilly. Now, I put the information on the screen of how to get a hold of me because, unfortunately, there's somebody using my videos, putting their name on it, and asking for money under their email accounts. So, if you are looking to get a hold of me, you can do so by emailing me at tillyandgang@me.com, or you can visit my website, tarotwithtilly.com, or if you're watching me right now, you should have in the address bar youtube.com/user/tarotwithtilly. And if you're watching something else, then it's really not me and my information down below. So just to give you a warning for that, unfortunately. Now, before we get to these remarkable cards, and I know most of my Aquarians have been waiting for some remarkable cards for some time now. So you're getting to that energy. You are, absolutely. But I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of my life each and every day. Thank you so much. So now let's get to you, because we start with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is very much about you're ready to close some doors this week. You are ready to close some doors so that new doors can open in your life. Most definitely. I would say for the majority of you, it has to do with finances. It has to do with job. It has to do with money-making opportunities, whether or not it's because I think you have a very sharp mind this week. High thinking, intelligence. So it could be you are creating something that will create a cash flow for you. So it could be a new business venture. It could be a product or an idea that you are selling. But this is very much you are ready to close the door in order to open up new opportunities in your life, to expand where you're going. Most definitely expanding where you're going. Now, we start over here with the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles, which is two beautiful cards. You might be looking at advancing your learning. We have the Hermit here. Now, the Hermit lays on top of the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is your yes card. Okay, if I were doing a personal reading for you and the Ten of Pentacles comes up, and this tells me that you are stepping on a path that is definitely going to bring in rewards, financial rewards. Okay, your ship is coming in, and another one is coming very shortly thereafter. So, but now this card was on top of it, so I almost think that there is something that you need to learn or to fine-tune your intelligence, your knowledge, in order to really grasp that brass ring, right? So, I mean, pay attention to those aha moments. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to those little things that catch your eye this week, especially on how to expand your knowledge and how to grow your knowledge in one way or another that is really going to help you long term down the path of a financial future. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, this is all about money. Well, it's not all about money. Hang on. We haven't made it to the next set of cards, but really it has to do. Now, if you're not looking at money, you're not looking at your finances, you're sitting fine, you're not really worried about your bank account and whatnot, then, really look towards health and well-being. But I think the majority of you, it definitely has to do with your financial path forward and the abundance of what's coming into your life, okay? Now, we have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about designing your future forward, okay? That you hold the paintbrush in your hand. You get to design what kind of energy you're walking into, how beautiful it's going to be. This is also a hard work card. So, you know there's going to be work involved, and you're good with that because it's like a passion. It's like a joy. It's not even work. And the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, you are steadily going forward in the right path. So it's tried and true approach. It's knowing. It's knowing who you are. It's knowing the gifts and the talents that you bring to the table, that nobody else can do it the way you do it. It's believing in yourself, believing in your vision of tomorrow. It's putting a little bit of faith in the unknown. Absolutely. It's putting faith in yourself. It's realizing that you are actually going forward. I mean, somebody said this to me a little while ago, and I thought it made so much sense. So often we think that we are going one step forward and two steps back, and we think we're going in this backward motion. And it's kind of like planets when they go retrograde, okay, where they look like they're going backwards, but the planet really never goes backwards. It always goes forward. So when we think that we are going one step forward and two steps back, and we're falling backwards, and we're actually getting behind the 8 ball, in our life, we are actually advancing, but we are learning the lessons necessary to take us full strength forward, so that when we go on this path, we don't have to back up again and go through all this energy and all this thinking and what we want on our path and gaining the knowledge that we need in order to go forward. We get it all now. So it might seem in many respects that you might be going backwards, but you're really going forward the whole time. You just don't realize you're going forward because it seems like a backwards motion. But this card definitely says that you are walking into a beautiful future. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in God, your angels, your spirit guides. You have to put a little bit of blind faith out there this week that you are going forward the whole time. Even when it seems like you're going backwards, you're going forwards. Absolutely. We have the Knight of Cups on the Empress. Now, this really tells me that you are, when it comes to relationships, okay, this could be the Knight in Shining Armor coming in. This could be you being the Knight in Shining Armor. Absolutely. And we have with it the Empress. Now, that's a very fertile new energy. So I would have to say that definitely if you are single, there is somebody that could be coming in to really enhance your world, make it beautiful. If you are in a relationship, create the moment. Create the moment to express just what that person means to you in your life, how you want to exalt them on their path. It's not always about us. We really need to give out our energy as well. But it just works so well because when we give it out, it comes back to us tenfold all the time. So the more love that you are willing to give out to your partner in a relationship, it could be somebody in the community, but it's somebody, I mean, this is a true love. Now, the Empress is a very fertile energy. It's a very strong energy because the Empress is like the Emperor, except she goes through it with more love in her heart. It's not so much about, the Emperor is all about himself and his goals and his kingdom and his dreams, and the Empress is more about the people that surround her. The people in her kingdom, the people in her, so it could be your neighborhood, it could be your working situation. And it's tapping into a love, a beauty, a happiness. So if it's relationships, it could be somebody coming out of nowhere. Your Knight in Shining Armor, or perhaps you are the Knight in Shining Armor. If you are in a relationship already, then it's realizing the love and the beauty of that other person being in your life. And what they stand for, how they exalt you, how they make you stronger, how they make you more beautiful. And then we have the Knight of Wands with the Moon. This is, the Knight of Wands is your high thinking, okay? So it could be, using your mind your high thought, and I mean, this is optimism coming in, and it's with the moon, so it's the optimism of where you're going. Now, I don't think this energy really comes in till the end of the week, where you really go, oh my gosh, I'm moving forward, and this is wonderful, and I've got all these ideas, and I've got this I want to express to the world. This really brings in a balance of who you are, and this really brings in that sense of adventure to go forward. I mean, you know, the wolf there is your untamed, your wild spirit, your wild soul, wanting to run free, feel the freedom, so actually restriction, things that restrict you, or the rules and regulations, is probably going to be a sore spot with you this week. Okay, you're not really going to like the rules, you're not going to like the regulations. It's your high thought that's ruling you right now, and so you might actually butt some heads when it comes to work, or within where you live, your neighborhood perhaps, because I don't think you are going to openly love anything that restricts you in any way, limits you in any way. I think this is a beautiful week for growth, success, money coming into your life, ways of learning could come into your life, new relationships could start in your life. So I think there's a lot of new, it's like a new lease for life this week, and you step into it this week. I really do believe that. So enjoy this week. Step into that power. Try not to let those rules and regulations confine you and restrict you too much. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.